Good day, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California with morsels of a thought number 1546 for you today. I am in San Diego again. I will be here until tomorrow. It is currently 5:12. My intention is to come at 5:10 every morning. And you should see the haphazard setup I've got right now. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. I have my tripod on a bed. I'm standing on a bed, and my tripod is sitting on a pillow on a chair, and that's not good. It's not easy to hold it all together. I'll tell you that. And in fact, holding it all together is all about what the conference I went to is what my conference was all about. Holding it all together. Being cool, not to be silent. Use your voice. You have your power in your voice. Lots of tidbits of knowledge and experiences by other people. Um, I want to make sure that I don't drop all my materials. I am reading today from Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider, The Rules Handbook. The Rules Handbook, a guide to creating loving and lasting relationships. I have materials from the book with me, and that's the only time I can show you that because I have to drop it down now. Am I standing up? I'm blocking some messy parts of the room so that I don't have to um, clean it all up before the show, which, I didn't have time for anyhow. And breathe, Mary, breathe. This is Yin Yang in California with morsels of a thought number 1546. Welcome to the show. My goal and intention is to help you guys have a great day in the morning at 5:10 my time, or at 8:10 Eastern time, or I think it's 1:10 p.m. or 12:10 p.m. Universal, what is it called? Universal Coordinated Time, UTC, blah, 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 something like that. Anyway, so we want to read about Course 5, Create Respectful Marriages and Partnerships. I think we got to most of it. And then we read Course 6. Looking at the materials. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me hold the two things in my hands. Now, three things in my right hand. Put down the one in my left hand. Now I'm holding three things in my right hand. No, actually, one, two, three, four. Four things, no, three. The tripod, the timer, and the cover of the book. And here we are for self-actualization. While we have been talking a lot about the importance of dating and getting married to Mr. Right, we are big believers in being your own person and self-reliant. No matter how happily married you are. Okay, this was day 358, self-actualization. Let me start that over. While we have been talking a lot about the importance of dating and getting married to Mr. Right, we are big believers in being your own person and self-reliant. No matter how happily married you are, your husband can't be your everything. You still want to have your own life, meaningful work, friends, interests, hobbies, and passions, as long as you don't put them before him. Practice the rules for marriage, but also do the rules on everyone so you are not hurt by people by people in general, whether it's your aloof sister-in-law, fair weather friend, or nosy neighbor. The rules prevent unnecessary pain and suffering. They are actually medicinal. It is common knowledge that people who are sick are told not to interact with difficult family or friends, as it would upset them and possibly weaken their immune system. The rules, healthy boundaries, are a lifesaver. think I should switch hands. I have this crazy tremor in my right hand, which is holding the tripod, and you guys are probably seeing earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. So I'm switching over to my less tremulous left hand, and I'm holding the timer and the cover and the materials. Now I'm holding the materials in my right hand. And let me flip the page. I need to flip a page. Please be patient with me. I am not new to this, but I am not, I am simply a one-person show. So, when did all that happen? Leave a thing. Oh, goodness gracious, am I on the wrong page? No, I'm not on the wrong page. I just need to flip the page the other way around and hold more material in my left hand. Okay, so day 356, 357, 358, week 2, relationship reminders. Day 359, unprepared. Most women are sadly unprepared to be in a relationship or marriage. They're all about going to college, establishing their careers, paying off their student loans, and getting their own apartments. While all of the above is commendable, dating is unfortunately an afterthought. By the way, my name means commendable luminescence, paying in Chinese. So I always remember that word when I see commendable, commendable, commendation. I love it. Anyway, so while all of the above is commendable, dating is unfortunately an afterthought. Dating today is also undisciplined, much like the Wild West. Do whatever you feel like, and there are no rules. Parents and professors are not teaching their daughters and students how to date or be married. So women are either in unhealthy relationships or miserably single because they're too aggressive or available with men. Or they're married and thinking that it's all about outward appearances, the right restaurant reservations, apartment, or car, using your lower self instead of the inner work of navigating a loving and lasting relationship with your higher self. Alas, this handbook will tell you everything you need to know to get and stay married successfully. Okay, so a word about that. The rules for marriage came out after the rules. The rules, full title is The Rules, Time-Tested Secrets for Capturing the Heart of Mr. Right. And now, when you're when you're when you're single, you're supposed to be mysterious and busy and happy and smiling at the universe, right? And you're wearing the uniform, the black dress, the hoop earrings, the high heel shoes, the uh, black nylon stockings, and what else? What else? Lipstick and full makeup, long hair, preferably long-ish hair, so the husband can play with the hair and uh, all that. Okay, day 360. Focus on self-control. You want results, the ring in marriage, but you also want to do whatever you feel like. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. The rules are about self-control and confidence, two traits which are self-control and confidence, two traits which are attractive to everyone. I thought they were saying what you shouldn't do and what you should do, so then I went to the wrong side of the word. Two traits which are attractive to everyone, self-control and confidence, especially men. So stop focusing on what you can't do, like calling or texting him or asking him out, and focus on what you can do, like working, going to the gym, seeing friends, watching a movie, and doing charity work. Bonus, the discipline you apply to dating will hopefully translate into everything else you do. diet, exercise, alcohol consumption, bedtime, use of social media, time spent with friends, and so on. Your power is in self control, not in pursuing men. See, we're close to the end of the year in this book, and I'm going to read it again because we only have had it since September of 2024. It's been less than a year. Let me think, 2024. Oh no, 2023. 2023. Day 361, Natural Cure. The latest relationship buzzwords are codependency, love addiction, toxicity, triggers, narcissism, dysfunction, post traumatic stress disorder, shame, and reparenting the inner child. While addressing these issues with therapy or spirituality is, of course, desirable, we believe that doing the rules actually weeds out narcissists, time wasters, and other buyer bewares. I'm going to make a comment right here because there is a rule that says we don't date mixed messages men, unavailable or mixed messages men, because a narcissist will weed himself out immediately by giving you a gaslighting message or by giving you signals and then uh, proclaiming the opposite is true. So when that happens and you get mixed up the first time, it's next and he's gone. And you never even hardly ever knew that he was a narcissist. So you don't get a narcissist. Do you see? It's a really good thing, these rules. They weed out all kinds of buyer bewares. Back to the book. The authors say, Ellen Fein and Sherrie Schneider say, when you date with self-esteem, confidence, and boundaries, you effortlessly attract healthy partners, people who want to be with you and marry you, but who also want a reasonable amount of freedom and space, which is why we believe in leaving everyone alone. Isn't that great? Leave everybody alone. That's a good way to do it. Okay, so day 362. What if? Don't try to outthink the rules. Don't think if I do this, he'll think I'm playing games or that I'm rude and he'll get angry and retaliate. First of all, no one can read your mind or prove you're doing the rules or anything else. If he's angry, then he's a buyer beware whom you don't want. But let's say a guy suspects or accidentally finds out that you are doing the rules. Maybe you forgot to hide your copy of this handbook in your apartment. If he likes you, he would be flattered. He would think it's cute that you're playing hard to get or being busy to get him. As for seeming rude, remember that guys have no problem ending a 5-year relationship by text. So don't worry about taking 5 hours to text him back. Women often ask us what if questions. What if I write back short answers to an online guy and he complains that I'm cold? The answer is he's not interested. He would not complain. He would just ask you out and talk to you on the date. What if I refuse to meet him halfway and he says I'm inflexible? Again, he doesn't like you because the right guy would drive long distances to be with you. Men drive for hours to football games and concerts without complaining. They even take planes. We remind clients that the rules weed out men who are not that interested and are time wasters. Time wasters are people like pen pals who really don't want a girlfriend at all, you know. Day 363. Before we go on to that part, I want to say the buyer bewares include gamblers, alcoholics, narcissists, and what else? People who are not sure of their sexuality and are confused and they're just using you as a rebound person for whatever they're going through. Those are time wasters. They're buyers beware, and you don't want that. There is a rule, there is a list A and a list B for buyer bewares. If he loves you to death, but he hates Chinese food, can't stand the music you're listening to, and wishes something or other, it means that you could still, I mean, he loves you. If he still loves you more than life itself, then he's on list A. On list B is the gamblers and alcoholics and people who are so dysfunctional that they're not even faithful, and people who well, physical abuse doesn't happen in a rules relationship because verbal abuse doesn't happen in a rules relationship. And so it's next as soon as he verbally abuses you. We don't take verbal abuse rules, women. So you can see how it helps out a lot to do the rules. Let me see if this tripod will stand alone. No, not yet. Day 3, not that it's gonna. It's not like it's in clay and I'm trying to push it in. It's on a big pillow, so actually that's kind of a problem. I don't have anything high enough. Oh, wait, I do. I do have something high enough. Hold on a second. Let me see. I can put you guys over here, and I don't even have to hold it if I can get it there. And see, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you can see the mess, I think. I'm nearsighted, so I can barely see what's on the screen right now. And, all right, I did not think of this part, except it's not working. It's not working because I have shortened the legs. Okay, there we are. Now I'm a little farther away, but I think the camera will be still now. So back to the book, and the authors say in day 363, healing, pain comes from attachment, wanting something or someone you can't have. You might feel heartbroken over an ex or feeling lonely in an existing relationship where you are not getting enough attention or your needs and wants, a ring and proposal, met. You might feel broken and in despair at ever finding the love of your life. This book is all about new beginnings and moving on from an ex or an unsatisfying relationship by following a formula. Don't make the first move with any man, and don't reach out to the person who is causing you pain. Love those who love you. Go where you are wanted. Sex, see who wants you, see who calls you, see who wants to be with you, and go there. Look to the left and look to the right, and that's who wants you. The rules heal brokenness and pain. That's so cool. Oh gosh, I wish I could stand on something steady. Anyway, not today. Day 364. Look back, but don't stare. Whatever brought you to the rules handbook, a breakup, a divorce, unrequited love, a fantasy relationship, dating a married or unavailable man, disastrous dating app dates, a plethora of mistakes with men, or the complete absence of any love interest for years or decades was a necessary bottom that was meant to be. No experience is for naught or ever wasted. Don't regret the past if it's brought you to this place of truth, enlightenment, and realism about the way love works. That's why we had to write the rules down to share them, to share with women the best way to date, to marry, and minimize your man pain. You can and should examine the spots where you fell or missed the mark, but don't stare or so hard or so much that you become paralyzed from moving on. What? And squander the present and new opportunities. Don't look back so much that you're frozen. Goodness gracious. Yeah, she's right. They're right. in the Facebook groups, one of the Facebook groups refers to Sherrie and Ellen as Shellen. But I don't think that's fair because they are two women. They just happen, I mean, they are in Concord? Concourse? Something. Accord? Um, it's like when two people are doing a hip hop routine and they're both doing exactly the same moves, right? You know? Oh my gosh. And then it's been rehearsed. It's so cool to watch two people doing it exactly the same at the same time. That is Sherrie and Ellen, the two maidens of dating. Day 363, the beginning of hope. The end of a relationship can feel like death. He won't commit. He broke your heart. You can't make him want you. You can't get him back. You are the definition of despair. You don't believe in love anymore. You've lost hope. You feel that love is for everyone but you. You may secretly hate and feel jealous of all your couple friends. You feel that life is unfair. You may feel that something is wrong with you, but not sure what to do or where to start. You don't give up. You start by accepting that one door has closed in the universe, the capital U universe, and another is going to open. You let go of the past and make a beginning in the present. You take one tiny action. You take a few selfies and join a dating app, or dress up and go to a club or bar for an hour with a girlfriend. You circle the room and don't talk to any man first. When a man approaches you, the rules have begun. If you're breathing, there's hope. Of course, everyone is different and each situation is unique. If you have any questions or require a private consultation for your particular situation, please contact us at therulesbook.com. We hope the Rules Handbook has given you all the do's and don'ts you need to meet your soulmate, along with the confidence, faith, and strength to move on and never give up. Now, the rest of the book is about the authors, and it gives you a pretty complete description of what they have done and the contents of the rules and the results they've been getting from the rules. I'm going to put that down for a second. I'm going to look at the other materials that I have brought along. My goal is to get the single women and the married women out there twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. TR Tuesday, TR Thursday. T stands for Thursday, T stands for the rules, T stands for Tuesday, T stands for the rules. So I do them 2 days a week and we read them. That's the reason why we're a little past a year in terms of days and numbers of the days in the book. So sometimes I also pull out materials from the other books, which we have gone through before. The authors have written lots of books, and they have even written a journal. They have created a journal that you can use for dating, and it can be it can be beneficial to write down all the what people sometimes call the pink flags. Like instead of saying red flags, we say, yeah, it's a pink flag. We say that. I actually think personally that it's always a red flag. I would say, okay, there's a red flag, but it might not be big. That's what I think because I don't do pink by any chance. Although I'm wearing something that may show up as pink today, it's not pink. This is peachy orange. So, and you can catch me on YouTube at Ying Orange 99, numeral 9, numeral 9. So, if you like and subscribe, I'd love to see you. Comment and say hi. And I'm on Facebook and I'm on House Cat Tracks. Well, House Cat Tracks is on Facebook. It's housecat.tracks, the way they wrote it. And where else am I? Yin Yang. So this is Yin Yang signing off. talking about the old Kinderhook congressman who always wanted to see everything done right.